Senses of humor define people as factions, deeper rooted than religious or political opinions. When carrying out everyday tasks, opinions are rather easy to set aside, but those whom a person shares a sense of humor with are his closest friends. They're always there to make the biggest influence. Chris Jami, Philosophy. Welcome back, or first time, to One Holiday at a Time. It's the podcast where we learn a little something about those holidays.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Trying to change it up?
I'm trying to change it up because, I don't know, I always say the thing and then I feel like it's a dumb thing.
Well.
Because it's like, oh, a weird world of how, I started it because I thought it would be funny because it's like, it's so, like I'm making it seem so crazy or something. But then it sounds dumb. And also, like, we talk about more than just movies and TV specials. We talk about the holidays, too, and that's not included in it. So I got to think of a new intro.
Dive into the world of holidays.
Something like that, yeah. So if you got a suggestion, send it over my way. On the email, oneholidayatatime@gmail.com. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Oh, my name's Adela.
I'm Alex. Happy holidays. Happy days. We are recording this on Monday.
It's got to go out tomorrow.
Yep. So it's going to be a short one, friends. Sorry. We didn't have a lot of time this week. But here we go.
Let's do it.
We watched the episode of Spongebob Squarepants called Fools in April.
It's about April Fools.
Yep. It's about an April Fool's Day.
Yep.
Here we go. So the episode starts. Gary's sleeping. And SpongeBob wakes him up and he says, "We're moving. We're gonna be peasants today.
Gonna give up all your food.
Yep, we're gonna eat. What did he say? Clam shells." And Gary gets real sad, but he's like, "April Fools, haha, gotcha. We're not really gonna be peasants, dummy."
Stupid snail.
Yeah, and then he just does a lot of pranks in this episode.
He does a lot of April Fool's pranks.
Yeah, April Fool's pranks. Like he pours a bunch of cups of lemonade for himself, and then he says, "April Fools to myself because I can't drink all of these."
I didn't get that one.
He pranked himself because he poured all those glasses of lemonade, and
he didn't drink any of them though.
You can't drink all that lemonade.
He could have drank one or two.
Can't drink them. It's too much. April
Fools. I didn't get it.
You just don't understand the high humor of this episode. He laughs just all the way to work because he's cracking up so much. And Squidward is just annoyed. Yeah, classic Squidward.
Classic.
So for those of you who don't know what SpongeBob SquarePants is, it's a story of a SpongeBob.
Do people not know?
I don't know. There might just be some people. A story of a sponge who lives underwater. And with his friends, Patrick, who's a starfish, and Squidward, who's...
he is in the episode.
Yeah, Squidward, who's an octopus. And they all live together, and then Squidward and SpongeBob work for Mr. Krabs, the Krusty Krab, and that's just the story of their adventures.
Yep.
So that's all these characters. But yeah, Squidward, he's always just like annoyed by SpongeBob. And so he's annoyed, and he's like, "Ugh, what's with him today?" And then he looks at the calendar.
Me with you.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's so rude. He looks at the calendar, and it's April 1st, and he freaks out. He like calls out from work, and he's like, "I can't come in. I just realized what day it was."
I caught something.
Yeah, caught
sight of the calendar.
Oh. So apparently, we established that SpongeBob loves April Fool's Day, and that's why Squidward doesn't want to go to work. He doesn't want to do anything today because he doesn't want pranks.
Not in my town.
I don't want the pranks in my house.
Not in my town.
Not in my town of Bikini Bottom. I want to play clarinet and play music, not pranks.
Nope. Not in my town.
Not in my town. I play music.
Yep.
Not in my town. But Mr. Krabs pranks him. Mr. Krabs is the boss of the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs pranks him because he's like, "Oh, there's a fancy art dealer here. He wants to see your art." And so Squidward shows up. And he's like, "Where's the art dealer?" It's
April Fools. There's no art dealer.
So he quits his job. but SpongeBob begs him not to quit and says he won't break him all day if he stays, and so he agrees. And but now he just pranks everyone in Krusty Krab, and guess what? Everyone loves it.
They are big fans.
Was it lady asked for a fork and he gives her a spoon?
Got him. Asked
Guy...
for a couple of ice cubes. He gives him one.
Oh, what
Got
else?
him.
There's another one, I think.
I don't remember what the other one was.
Doesn't matter.
Watch the episode.
Oh, it was someone was ordering food and then he turned around and had a face on his back.
Where'd the other guy go?
Got him. But yeah, Squidward he's just like freaking out. He does not love this. He hates hearing him tell pranks.
They're laughing.
Yeah, he's like, ugh, I hate it. I just want to work. I just want to work. There's always, I don't know, in a lot of episodes of SpongeBob, when they show SpongeBob doing stuff in the Krusty Krab, they always show now Squidward's cooking the food, but like, that's not his job.
I mean, somebody's got to cover it.
I guess.
There's 3 employees.
I really feel like when they first started the show, they're like, okay, cool. They're just gonna be like 2 workers at the Krusty Krab, right? But then they didn't anticipate that someone had to like give people the food. So I think they just kind of messed up, and they never ever just like they're like, well, it's too late to add another worker.
I'm fine with it.
It's kind of weird because it's like a fast food place, and like sometimes they give the people the food at the counter, and then other times they like deliver the food to the people's tables. Not really sure like the style of restaurant
it just depends on
this is.
their mood.
Do you think this is a fast food restaurant?
I think it's a little bit of fast casual and fast
like a fast casual. It's like how Chick-fil-A does it, where like they deliver it to your table, but then also sometimes you can just pick it up at the counter.
And sometimes they'll refill your drinks for you.
They give you 1 ice cube.
Got me.
But yeah, he's freaking out. He puts napkins in his ears. He just kind of put it in the side of his head.
I mean,
because he doesn't really have ears.
Yeah.
But he's like, ooh, I'll show him a real prank. So he puts up this elaborate pulley system that just like
tortures him.
Yeah, that just like SpongeBob steps in and he just like slams into some bags of flour, slams into a wall, slams into this guy's butt, slams into the ceiling, and then he like falls in the trash can. Yeah, what a funny prank.
Got him.
Mm-hmm. So SpongeBob's very sad about that because he got hurt a lot, and he runs away and he cries. But now Squidward's like, oh, I should apologize. I feel bad, but he can't get himself to say the word "I'm sorry." And that's the whole like thing of the rest of this episode. He goes to SpongeBob's house, tries to find him, tries to apologize to him, but he can't. He just can't say it.
You just can't do it.
He can't say he's sorry. He won't let himself say it. So he says it. He puts like a bubble around his head, and then he says it, so SpongeBob can't hear him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he does it. And he's like, boom, did it. Said I'm sorry, goodbye. But then he still feels guilty about it. He's getting flashbacks. Everyone telling him that he's a nerd. That he shouldn't have pranked SpongeBob like that. And then so he finally goes back and admits that he's sorry and that he likes SpongeBob and they're friends and stuff like that. And then SpongeBob's like, oh, you really mean it? And he's like, yeah, I really mean it, but don't tell anybody I said that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I won't. And then he opens the door and everybody's behind there and they all say April Fools. And then he runs away. Oh no, he says April Fools, like he was pretending that he was pranking him, and then he runs away. And that's the whole episode. We did it.
We watched it all.
That was so fast.
Yep.
There's not a lot to say about it, but let's say what we liked about it and do some gift giving. What do we like? I like that it's a rare episode where Squidward's nice.
At the end.
Yeah.
Is that rare?
Like I feel like usually he never really like this. I feel like this is the only episode where he like admits that he likes SpongeBob and that they're friends.
His first season, man.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, this is like a first season episode at the very end of the first season. Yeah. Also, I'm just a big fan of SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm a big fan of the show, and I like all the actors in it.
I never watched it as a kid.
Really?
My dad wouldn't let me.
Oh, why?
Because he thought it was dumb. He didn't want to listen to it.
Dad's dumb.
Oh, I also didn't have cable for the longest time, so when we finally got it, they were like, no. It's like, okay.
That's so dumb. My parents, I don't know if I've ever said this on the show. I don't remember, but I feel like I've told you. My parents used to let me watch some TV shows, but then they didn't let me watch like really weird TV shows.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't watch The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
It's too grim.
I guess, I guess because the Grim Reaper was in it. I don't know what the logic
that
behind that one
weird.
was. I wasn't allowed to watch Ed, Ed and Eddie because they didn't have parents. That was my mom's reasoning behind that one. And then South Park and Family Guy for like
Classics.
obvious reasons because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, kids shouldn't watch this. They say, ass.
Oh man,
You can't hear it.
nope. Cover your.
I heard
small
one
child
episode. I
ears.
heard one episode where he said bitch.
Oh man, you're gonna get grounded. You just repeated it.
I think I'm gonna be held back in 5th grade because I broke the rules.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's it. Did you like anything else about it?
I don't know. There wasn't a lot to like about it.
It was very
Or
short.
dislike.
It
Yeah.
was fun.
I like that everybody was having fun and enjoying the pranks.
Yeah, it's just nice. It was a nice positive
Yeah.
episode. Okay, I'm tired. I think we should skip the celebration tank this week.
Oh really?
Yeah, April Fools.
Oh man.
Wait, it's not April. Oh, shit. It's the episode. Get it? Anyway, it's still August. So it's still Admit You're Happy Month, Black Business Month, Family Fun Month, Get Ready for Kindergarten Month, Medical Alert Awareness Month, National Catfish Month, National Crayon Collection Month, National Eye Exam Month, National Goat Cheese Month, National Golf Month, National Immunization Awareness Month, National Panini Month, National Peach Month, Romance Awareness Month, Spinal Muscular Atrophy Awareness Month, and Water Quality Month. And we are still, and we're still in the middle of Ganesh Chaturthi and Be Kind to Humankind Week.
What a month and week.
Yep, what a month and week. Okay, but it is Tuesday the 29th, which means it is the feast of St. John the Baptist.
Happy Feast of St. John the Baptist.
Yeah, also known as the beheading of St. John the Baptist. The day commemorates the martyrdom by beheading of St. John the Baptist on the orders of Herod Antipas through the eventual request of his stepdaughter Salome and her mother. So here's the story behind this thing. According to the Gospels, Herod, who was the tetrarch, or sub-king in the Roman Empire, he imprisoned John the Baptist because he reproved Herod for divorcing his wife and unlawfully taking Herodias, the wife of his brother Herod Philip I. So he's like, hey, you shouldn't divorce your wife and marry someone else. And he's like, fuck you, go in prison. You're arrested now.
Well,
You think I shouldn't marry my best friend's wife and divorce my wife? You jail to you, sir.
how dare you?
But and then on Herod's birthday, the stepdaughter danced before the king and his guests. Her dancing pleased Herod so much that in his drunkenness he promised to give her anything she desired. And then she said, I want the head of John the Baptist. And so he's like, cool. And they killed him.
Wow.
That's the story.
Okay.
What's next? Oh, and then you feast. You eat a feast
Oh yeah.
on the day.
Naturally.
Yeah. What's next?
More herbs, less
More
salt
herbs.
day. Shut up. Guess who made this one?
Is it Wellcat?
Our good old friends at Wellcat.
Wait, this one's like a normal one though.
It's supposed to
Seems super
promote
normal.
use of healthy herbs over salts.
That's nice. I like that.
I still don't like Wellcat. So
Yeah, but this is one of the better ones.
I guess.
Today's also National Uprising Day in Slovakia.
Happy National Uprising Day, Slovakia.
Yeah, it commemorates on August 29th, 1944, the start of the uprising against the pro-Nazi government during in Slovakia during the time. Start uprising against it. That's the Uprising Day.
Thanks.
Yeah, what's next?
National Chop Suey Day.
Happy National Chop Suey Day.
Happy day. Get your chopsticks ready.
What is chop suey? I don't think I've ever
It
had
means
it before.
assorted pieces. It's a dish in American Chinese cuisine consisting of meat and eggs that are cooked quickly with vegetables and bound in a starch-thickened sauce.
That's
with
fun.
sometimes with rice.
So it's like if fried rice, instead of rice, you had a sauce.
Yeah.
That's nice. That sounds good. We'll move on to Wednesday the 30th. It's Kazakhstan Constitution Day.
Happy Constitution Day.
Yeah, on August 30th, 1995, the Kazakh people approved their new constitution, and they did it.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah. What's next?
National Grief Awareness Day.
Happy National Grief Awareness Day.
Happy day. Angie Cartwright founded National Grief Awareness Day in 2014. She lost somebody, and so she was like, I'm going to make this day, make others aware that, people die.
Oh, thanks, Angie. Bummer. Now it is still the same day.
Yes, it is.
And it is Popular Constitution Day in East Timor.
Happy Popular Constitution Day, East Timor.
Yeah, so it marks the anniversary of the Popular Constitution of 1999, which eventually led to the independence of East Timor from Indonesia. So they had a constitution, and they're like, fuck, let's rewrite this and make it better. That's what they did.
Good job.
Yeah. What's next?
National Toasted Marshmallow Day.
Happy National Toasted Marshmallow Day.
This day is sponsored by the National Confectioners Association. So go toast some marshmallows. Make some s'mores.
Make some s'mores. I missed my place. Okay, it is Victory Day in Turkey.
Happy Victory Day, Turkey.
Turkey. It commemorates the victory in the Battle of Dumlupınar, which is one of the final and most decisive battles in the Turkish War for Independence in 1922. It was the War of Independence was against them and like 1 million European countries.
Wow.
It was just like UK,
That's a bad time.
UK, Italy. I think Russia was in there. I think there's like a few more that were in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Like Armenia. I don't know why they were all like, no, you shouldn't be independent. But I mean, Turkey did it.
Good job, Turkey.
Yep. Now we move on to Thursday, the 31st. What is it?
It's the day of Arafah.
Happy Day of Arafah.
It's an Islamic holiday that falls on the 9th day of Dhu al-Hijjah of the lunar Islamic calendar.
Nice.
It's the second day of the Hajj pilgrimage and the day after the first day of the major Islamic holiday, Eid al-Adha. At dawn of this day, Muslim pilgrims will make their way from Mina to a nearby hillside and plain called Mount Arafah and the Plain of Arafah. It was from this site that Muhammad gave one of his last famous sermons in the final year of his life. Muslims hold that part of the Quran. Is there a C at the end of Quran?
I guess not. No. Quranic.
Announcing that the religion of Islam had been perfected, and that was revealed on this day. So they were like, hey, Islam's perfect. And they're like, woo!
Woo!
Let's go to this hillside every day.
Yeah. So we haven't really mentioned it because there's like different days in it, but we are in the middle of the Hajj, which is the annual pilgrimage to Mecca, which is like the holy city in the Islam faith. So everybody just like, you go there and you pray.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's why there's like a lot of Islamic holidays during this time. But this one's not, because this one, it might be.
That transition.
It might be if you are Islamic and you live in Trinidad and Tobago, because it's Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day.
Happy Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day.
You know what? Trinidad and Tobago, they should be independent from each other. Am I right? What's with all this togetherness?
So true.
Why don't you be your own country?
They like being friends, okay?
It marks Trinidad and Tobago's independence from the UK in 1962.
1962.
Yeah. What's next?
Love Litigating Lawyers Day.
Happy Love Litigating Lawyers Day.
Lawyers.
Is this a Wellcat joint?
It is not a Wellcat Day. It's
seems like one that would be.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just like we should appreciate lawyers.
Thanks.
They are good people. Yep.
Thanks, guys.
You lawyer us. Thank you.
Today is also Kazakhstan Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day, guys.
Yeah, they got it on August 31st, 1991, when they adopted the law of the Declaration on State Independence of the Republic of Kazakhstan. And because of this, they were declared an independent state. They have military parades, theatrical performances, pop stars performing everywhere.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it's super weird because like they just got their independence by just like most places get their independence by having a war, right?
Mhm.
But they were just like, hey, yeah, we're independent. And then whoever they were under at the time was like, you know what, fine. And they were like, okay,
That's cool.
yep,
Good job.
good job, guys. What's next?
National Eat Outside Day.
Happy National Eat Outside Day.
Go have a picnic.
Woo! Today is also Language Day in Moldova.
Happy Language Day, Moldova.
Yeah, in the main square in their capital, they have a big concert with various different cultures and languages, and they have a fun time. Celebrate all the different languages that they use in Moldova.
That's fun.
Yeah. What's next?
National Matchmaker Day.
Happy National Matchmaker Day.
Happy day. It honors those special matchmakers who work to bring couples together.
It's also Malaysia's National Day.
Happy Malaysia's National Day.
Yeah, they got their independence from Britain.
Good job.
Yeah.
Woo.
What's next?
National Trail Mix Day.
Happy National Trail Mix Day.
Happy day. Go eat some trail mix.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. And now we move on to Friday, September
Oh, boy.
1st, which means in September it's a whole new month. And you know how many months it is?
A lot.
A lot of months.
Very
It's
much.
Classical Music Month.
Happy Classical Music Month.
It was declared by President Clinton in 1994.
Thanks, pal.
Yep. What's next?
It is a National Baby Safety Month.
Happy National Baby Safety Month.
The Juvenile Products Manufacturers Association founded Baby Safety Month in 1983, originally known as Expectant Mother's Day. Over the years, the celebration has grown into a full month of information, education, and focus on infant safety.
Nice. It's also Intergeneration Month.
Happy Intergeneration Month.
Yeah, so there was this thing called the Fountain Institute. They were just like a institute, you know, one of those boys.
Yep.
And then in the year 2000, they're like, what if we just became the Intergeneration Foundation? And they're like, okay.
Deal.
And then they launched Intergeneration Day worldwide, and it's just a day to like celebrate hanging out with different generations. But then they're like, we should do this more, and so they made it a whole month.
That's fun.
Yeah. So, hey, how about you stop complaining about fucking millennials for one goddamn month? How about that?
Never gonna happen.
What's next?
It is Better Breakfast Month.
Happy Better Breakfast Month.
Eat those healthy breakfasts.
It's also International Update Your Resume Month.
Happy International Update Your Resume Month.
Yeah, it was created by the Career Directors International Foundation. And you just update your resume, do it.
That's fun.
Yeah, what's next?
It is Fall Hat Month.
Happy Fall Hat Month.
Go find a nice fall themed hat and wear it.
Nice. With some orange leaves and
just take some
pumpkin.
orange leaves and
Yeah, put it on your head.
Yeah, pumpkin.
You don't even have
Do
to
it.
like make it into a hat. You just stick it on
Yeah.
with glue
Yep. Or gum.
or gum. Both. Have
Whatever.
both.
Whatever's handy.
It's also National Americana Month.
Happy National Americana Month.
Yeah. So the definition of Americana are like artifacts and collections of artifacts related to the history, geography, folklore, and cultural heritage of the United States. Next.
National Square Dancing Month.
International Square
Oh,
Dancing Month.
So
It's worldwide.
Everybody's square dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, go square dance.
Nice. It's also National Childhood Obesity Awareness Month.
Happy National Childhood Obesity Awareness Month.
It exists.
Yes, it does. Don't forget.
Make your children healthy.
Yep.
What's next?
National Chicken Month.
Happy National Chicken Month.
Have a chicken for dinner.
It's also National Courtesy Month.
Happy National What's
It was National Cell Phone Courtesy Month in July.
well.
This is National Courtesy Month, and you be courteous
Yep.
everywhere, not just your cell phone.
All the time.
What's next?
It is National Honey Month.
Happy National Honey Month.
Add some honey to your diet.
Nice. It's good.
Yeah, I like honey.
It's also National Mortgage Professional Month.
Happy National Mortgage Professional Month.
This was submitted by the United Guarantee. Guarantee? Is that a word?
Maybe it's just a typo.
I guess it is. In July of 2015, and it's like, good job, guys, that helped me buy my house. Thanks. What's next?
National Mushroom Month.
Happy National Mushroom Month.
Eat some mushrooms.
Um.
Nom nom nom.
Happy National Preparedness Month.
Happy National Preparedness
Why
Month.
did I say happy at the front?
You
just
took my
Just
line.
be prepared. What's next?
You weren't prepared. It's National Piano Month.
Happy National Piano Month.
Go play the piano.
Boop-a-doo. Hi, it is National Sewing Month. I almost did it again.
Happy National Sewing Month.
It is co-sponsored by the Sewing and Craft Alliance and the American Sewing Guild. Go do some sewing.
Okay.
What's next?
National Potato Month.
Happy National
Eat some
Potato Month.
potatoes.
It is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Awareness Month.
Happy month.
It was founded by the Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Awareness Association. It is a hormonal disorder causing enlarged ovaries with small cysts on the outer edges. So really fun.
Yep. Welcome to the life of a woman.
Yep. What's next?
National Rice Month.
Happy National Rice Month.
Go eat some rice.
How?
Happy Tim.
It's also National Pulmonary Fibrosis Month.
Happy Pulmonary Fibrosis Month.
Pulmonary fibrosis is when you have scars on your lungs and you have trouble breathing.
That's not fun.
It's real fun. It's like if you had polycystic ovarian syndrome, but in your lungs.
How fun.
How fun. What's next?
Save Your Photos Month.
Happy Save Your Photos Month.
It is supported by the Save Your Photos Alliance, developed by the Association of Personal Photo Organizers. Together with outreach campaigns, they provide a wealth of information and tools to help individuals preserve a lifetime of memories.
Nice.
Or how about you just get off your phones?
So true. Millennials.
Taking pictures. Not
Don't
living
you
for the
enjoy
moment.
it. It's also Self-Improvement Month.
Happy Self-Improvement Month.
You do it. It'd be good.
Yeah.
Next.
A Whole Grains Month.
Happy Whole Grains Month.
This took me to a whole other website.
Whole other website.
He gets it. He gets it. Yeah, so eat some whole grains or something.
And then the 1st through the 7th is National Childhood Injury Prevention Week.
Happy National Childhood Injury Prevention Week.
Don't be careful out there, kids.
Don't hurt your children.
What's next? Now
Shit.
now we're on to the days.
Yeah, we are on the days.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get there.
Duh.
It's Emma M. Nut Day.
Happy Emma M. Nut Day.
Happy Emma M. Nut Day. The first woman telephone operator. Yeah, she was the first woman. She used a phone.
Good job.
Yep.
It is Slovakian Constitution Day.
Happy Slovakian Constitution Day.
They made their constitution on September 1st, 1992.
Good job.
What's next?
National Cherry Popover Day.
Happy National Cherry Popover Day. What's a
There's,
popover?
Cherry popovers are tasty treats made from an egg batter and flour mix. The doughy muffin is filled with cherries, then baked. It is baked in either a muffin tin or a special popover tin. Either way, it's totally delicious.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Home.
Home.
It is also Eid al-Adha.
Happy Eid al-Adha.
It is a Muslim holiday also known as the Sacrifice Feast. It honors the willingness of Abraham to sacrifice his son by God's command. But before he sacrificed his son, the angel Gabriel came down and then put a sheep in his son's place.
My favorite story.
Yeah, he's
God's like, go kill your kid. And he's like, oh, okay.
Okay, and then Gabriel's like, I
It's
know you
okay,
killed your
man.
kid, but I got you this sheep.
No, he doesn't kill the kid.
Oh, that's right.
He's about to.
Oh, and then he puts the sheep. He's like,
yeah, he's like,
there you go.
wait, here, don't kill your kid.
How about you kill a sheep instead?
Yeah.
And then God's just like, I guess that's fine.
Just wanted to see if he was loyal.
Yeah. But in commemoration of this, an animal is sacrificed and divided into 3 parts. The family retains 1/3 of their share. Another third is given to relatives, friends, and neighbors. And the remaining is given to the poor and needy. So that's how you celebrate.
Nice.
Don't kill your children. That's not how you
Kill a
celebrate
sheep
it.
instead.
Yep. What's next?
National Chicken Boy Day.
Happy National Chicken Boy Day.
Happy day.
What is
Each
that?
year on September 1st, people across the U.S. recognize National Chicken Boy Day in honor of his September 1st ceremonial birthday.
Who is
There's
Chicken
a
Boy?
giant statue of a man holding a chicken bucket.
A boy? Like a KFC bucket?
No, I think it's just an orange bucket. And he's got a chicken head.
Oh.
That's
Hi, Chicken Boy.
Yep, he's 22 feet tall. He has a bucket of chicken. And he's along Route 66. And he was made in the 1960s. He's known as the Statue of Liberty of Los Angeles.
Let's go see Chicken Boy. I
Let's
want to
do
see
it.
Chicken Boy.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
That's fun. It's also Uzbekistanian Nope, wrong. Uzbekistanian Independence Day.
Ooh.
Hoo-hoo.
Thought this was Preparedness Month. Jeez.
Seriously? It's not September yet. In 1991, the coup in the capital of the USSR in Moscow failed, but thanks to the initiative of President Islam Karimov, Uzbekistan became independent.
Nice.
Good job. What's next?
National Lazy Moms Day.
Happy National Lazy Moms Day.
It's the first Friday in September. Moms can be lazy.
Nice. It's also Knowledge and Literature Day in Armenia.
Happy Knowledge and Literature Day, Armenia.
They just celebrate knowledge and literature.
Good
They have
job.
a fun day about it. What's next?
National No Rhyme or Reason Day.
Happy National No Rhyme or Reason Day.
Shut up. It's listed like two different things.
I know, yeah, it's like No Rhyme Day, and then like No Rhyme or Reason Day, and then Nor Rhyme, parentheses, Nor Reason Day or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
What is it?
Is just be aware that there's words that don't rhyme, like orange, month, silver,
thanks.
spirit, chimney, purple, and woman.
Chimney?
What rhymes with chimney, huh?
Hymny. Hymny. Like
Hymny. Look
Hymny,
at
look at
hymny over
hymny.
there.
Wait, what's women? How about more like
More like man. More like
windmen? No. What's the other ones? Orange
orange. Month, silver.
month?
Yeah, I know.
Huh. Bunth. You know, like a bunth.
Oh yeah, like a month.
You know, like a bunth.
Duh.
What else is
Silver.
silver? How about
Just gonna make up another word.
I'm saying real words, okay? Silver. I know one that rhymes with silver.
Oh, let's hear it.
Grilver.
God.
Duh. You know when you it's when you grill
A ver.
no, when you're grilling on a boat. Cuz you're grilling over the water. It's a grilver. What else?
I don't think I want to tell you more. Spirit.
Spirit. How about leer it? Like you leer at it.
Yep.
Like leer it.
Purple.
Purple. Smurple.
Schmurple. Got it. Did it. Website. This whole holiday's useless.
You're a sham. Are we moving on?
Yeah, we are.
Moving on to Saturday the 2nd. It is the day of the independent city of Ceuta.
Happy day.
City of Ceuta. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. The city of Ceuta, Spain, celebrates this day because it's the day that they took control of the city from King John I of Portugal.
Good job.
In 1415. Good job, guys. What's next?
International Bacon Day.
Happy International Bacon Day.
This is the first Saturday before Labor Day. Okay, there's conflicting reports about who created this day. Residents in Bradford, MA, Massachusetts, claim to have created this day back in 2000, and also some kids in Colorado were like, "No, we did this in 2004."
I did it.
Yep.
Me. I made it.
I made it.
I made a bacon day.
Not those people. Not the people that made it 4 years before me.
Yeah. It's also international. Nope, that's wrong. Vietnam Independence Day.
Happy Vietnam Independence Day.
It's not international. It's
No,
only for
sir.
Vietnam. But they got their independence from France
Good job.
in 1945.
You did it.
What's next?
It is National Blueberry Popsicle Day.
Happy National Blueberry Popsicle Day.
Happy day. Eat a blueberry popsicle.
Home.
Eat that popsicle up, and there's not really an origin.
Home. It's also VJ Day in the USA.
Happy VJ Day, USA.
Yeah, it's the same as how Britain celebrates it, but it's just on a different day.
Yep.
What's next?
National Tailgating Day.
Happy National Tailgating Day.
This day is on the first Saturday of September. And Luke Lorick, president of Tailgating Challenge, founded National Tailgating Day as a way to share his passion for the sport of tailgating. The registrar,
Sport?
apparently,
What is it? What is what is tailgating exactly? Is it just
it's just
hanging out
people with
in your truck?
with food. and
With
stuff
food.
at the back of your truck.
Mm-hmm.
The Register National Day calendar approved this day in 2016. Tailgating Challenge is one of the largest tailgating companies in the world, and Lorik sees every day the joy and friendships tailgating brings to many Americans.
It's probably not that hard to be one of the biggest tailgating companies in the world.
Why do you even need a tailgating company?
Yeah, like what do they do?
Yeah.
Sell grill?
Sure.
Grilver?
Grilver.
But now we move on to Sunday the 3rd. It is Taiwanese Armed Forces Day.
Happy Taiwanese Armed Forces Day.
Thanks, guys. What's next?
National Welsh Rarebit Day.
Happy National Welsh Rarebit Day.
It is a Welsh term for rabbit.
Rarebit.
For rabbit soup.
Rarebit soup.
Rabbit soup. Welsh rarebit does not contain rabbit. This dish is made with toast and has hot cheese poured over it.
What the fuck? That's dumb.
Yep.
But nonetheless, it's also Australian Flag Day.
Happy Australian Flag Day.
Do you know what the Australian flag looks like?
No, show it to me.
You look it up. It is it's like blue, and then it's got the Union Jack flag in the top left, which is like the UK flag. And then, is it the UK flag?
I don't know.
It's the Union Jack flag. And then there is a large white 7-pointed star known as the Commonwealth Star in the lower left-hand corner of it. And then there is also 5 other stars on the right-hand side. 1 small 5-pointed star and 4 large 7-pointed stars. Couldn't find the meaning of those. Sorry. They're stars, though.
It's a weird flag.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a flag on a flag.
I feel like there's too much going on. Gonna get a 4.
Out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Give it a 6.5.
6.5.
I like
nice. What's next?
It is not national, it's Skyscraper Day.
Happy Skyscraper Day.
Skyscraper Day. The skyscrapers exist, and they're a thing that you should be aware of.
Nice.
And there's not really an origin.
Nice. It's also Father's Day in New Zealand.
Happy Father's Day, New Zealand.
Yeah. Give your daddy kebab. What's next?
The Feast of St. Marinus and Republic Day.
Happy Feast of St. Marinus and Republic Day.
Happy day. It is also just known as Republic Day.
Nice.
And it's to celebrate the anniversary of the foundation of the Republic of Mono in 301.
Nice.
So they founded themselves.
Good job, guys. It's also the Republic of China Armed Forces Day.
Happy Armed Forces Day, Republic of China.
Yeah, thanks, boys. You're good.
You did it.
What's next?
It is U.S. Bowling League Day.
Happy U.S. Bowling League Day.
Happy day. The Bowling Proprietors Association of America sponsored the first National Bowling Day in association with the General Cigar Company and NBC TV in 1956. It was the accumulation of hundreds of bowling tournaments in the 48 states, attracting millions of bowlers across the country, raising money for the American Red Cross. The television final bowl-off was held on National Bowling Day on October 14th, 1956 in Macon County, Illinois, and featured bowling stars Bill Lillan and Aunt Anita Cantilena of Detroit. So they had a bowling league for the Red Cross.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now we move on to the final day, Monday the 4th. It starts National Payroll Week.
Happy National Payroll Week.
National Payroll Week celebrates the hard work by America's 150 million wage earners and the payroll professionals who pay them. And it's Monday through Friday this week.
Nice.
That's not a whole week, but sure. But thanks.
So business week.
Yep, I guess so. I guess that's why they did it. But what else is there today?
We have also got National Macadamia Nut Day.
Happy National Macadamia Nut Day.
Macadamia nuts are a thing, and they're yummy, and you eat them, and there's not an origin.
It's also Labor Day.
Labor Day.
It honors the American labor movement and the contributions that workers have made to the strength, prosperity, laws, and well-being of the country. Let's see so they made it just to celebrate with the workers. It's also the unofficial end of summer in the United States. And I've figured out the origin of that thing where people are like, "You don't wear white after Labor Day."
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you never heard that?
No.
They're like, "Don't wear white after Labor Day."
Tell me why.
Well, it's dumb.
Because white's dumb?
No, it's so. Where is it? Okay, yeah. So the wives of super rich, like the super rich people, they ruled high society with an iron fist after the Civil War, according to this I think it was a Wikipedia article. I'm sorry, whoever wrote this. Thank you. But as more and more people became millionaires, it was difficult to tell the difference between respectable old money families and those who only had vulgar new money.
Oh, no.
By the 1880s, in order to tell who was acceptable and who wasn't, the women who were already in felt it necessary to create dozens of fashion rules, and everyone in the know had to follow. That way, if a woman showed up to the opera in a dress that cost more than most Americans make in a year, but it had the wrong sleeve length, other women would know not to give her the time of day. Not wearing white outside of the summer months was another one of these silly rules. So it was just some rich old white people were just like, we're not gonna wear white after Labor Day because that's a summer color, and if you do, you're a poor peasant who doesn't know what fashion is.
Okay.
Yeah. So if anyone ever fucking tells you that,
Yell at them.
Yeah, yell and scream at them, and just
Don't wear white after Labor Day.
Okay, what's next?
National Wildlife Day.
Happy National Wildlife Day.
Colleen Page, pet lifestyle expert and author, founded National Wildlife Day in 2005 in memory of the wildlife conservationist Steve Irwin. This day serves to bring global awareness and education concerning the number of endangered animals and the need for conservation and preservation.
Nice. It is also Onam.
Happy Onam.
It is a Hindu holiday. Let's see. It marks the summer harvest, and it's celebrated with numerous festivities, including boat races, tiger dances, flower arrangements, lots of worship, tug of war, women dances, mask dances, martial arts, music, plantain offerings, costumes, folk songs, and dance, and many other celebrations. It's just a huge ass festival.
That's fun.
A huge Hindu festival. It's so fun.
It's a fun time.
Yeah. And then what is the final holiday?
The final holiday is National Newspaper Carrier Day.
Happy National Newspaper Carrier Day.
We honor those newspaper carriers who owe their start to enterprising blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Appreciate your newspaper carrier, people.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks to Hannah Paree for the artwork. She's very good. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of them. All the things.
All the things.
Subscribe on anything. Rate us on iTunes, or if you want. I don't know. It'll be fun. If you got any questions, or you have some intro ideas, or you just want to say hi, email us at oneholiday@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
And them's the days.